Good evening. Welcome to our News Flash Info, an informative news program of the Collectivité. My name is Keisha Brooks. The Water Conference of Saint Martin officially began on Wednesday evening with a presentation of the organizing delegation. The conference targeted the general public, businesses, and schools. A series of entertaining conferences and debates regarding water, water sanitation, distribution of drinking water, and wastewater treatment on the island of Saint Martin were the topics of discussion. A village of exhibition stands transformed the Sandy Ground Cultural Center parking lot in order to welcome businesses, allowing them to heighten their public profile.
Well, tonight in the Cultural Center, for the first time, the Water Company of St. Martin have it's opened the water conference right here in St. Martin. It is a first because generally our technicians and the president of the water company, they always go abroad, whether it's Guadeloupe, Martinique, Guyana, or in France, to do such conference. And they thought it was suitable for St. Martin to have its own conference due to the fact that we all know that in St. Martin water is scarce. We have dry weather most of the time. And you remember at the beginning in St. Martin, everybody had their cisterns, and then we had the well water where we used to go and take the water to bathe and to also wash dishes and wash clothes and so. We have also we do not have rivers like in Dominica. We do not have rivers like in France because right now in France is a real disaster with what happened. It is important that we know whether it's a big country or whether it's a small country, water is the main source of life, and we have to use less and less water because the amount of water that is produced is diminishing year by year. When the president of France passed in St. Martin on May in 2015, we went to Martinique, and the Declaration of Martinique with all the Caribbean islands was signed, and they declared that they have to be careful in using water. Right now, it is not only in the Caribbean, but also nationally, because in December 2015, 117 countries signed the Agreement of Paris because we know that the climate is changing, and when the climate changes, there is problems with the water and the different things that make human life, worse and worse. So you have to be careful. St. Martin people, I think, always tend to not waste water. And the production of water here, due to the fact that it comes from the sea, it is also expensive. And the water bill, when it comes in, I think it is hard for everybody. So we have the social aspect, and we are studying the prices to be able to reduce the price of the water here in St. Martin. The collectivity is actually working on that. So I think these few days are interesting because the children will be able to come and they will hear talk about how to produce in the water. And by awakening the children and then sensitivity to this matter, the water matter, we are also entering in their homes where they also can exchange with their parents and so, and then the population will be more aware of the water problem that we can face and face at any time. We talked also about sewage, and we will continue talking about sewage during these 3 days. And sewage, we have the project between the French and the Dutch side. We have to cooperate with St. Martin, but also with St. Martin and all the neighboring islands, because sewage is a great, great problem here. And we have areas like Grenca's and French Quarter, and so where there is a lot to do. St. Martin is about 20 years backward, and we have to try little by little diminish this gap and become a normal territory where you can hook up your homes on the sewage line. Right now, everybody have their spank, what they have in their yard and so, but little by little, in fact, that they have in the yard, they have to make sure that they entertain, they take care of it in a properly way. And I think it would be expecting, because I see on Friday, they will be presenting the spank, which is the which right now, most St. Martiners have in their home, a place where they put the wasted water. Well, you know that we have to make sure that it's up to date. You cannot do anything how you want and when you want. So they will be educating the St. Martin persons, and then little by little there is a law and regulation. And when somebody come and inspect your spank, you have to get the advice from the persons, but then also too you have to follow up what they tell you, and then you will have to comply by the regulation. You have to regulate in that. So I think it is important that we have these 2 days. Sorry that our neighboring partners and the delegations from the different islands did not get in this afternoon, but I think tomorrow they mostly will be there, and there are technicians that came all the way from France and the neighboring islands, and they will give their point of view. So I hope that the exchange be fruitful for the Water Days, the Water Conference of St. Martin, the first one in the history of the collectivity.
The Regiment of Adapted Military Service, RSMA of Guadeloupe, Air Force Branch, in partnership with the Collectivité, held a public information meeting on Tuesday at the AIO service. The Air Force is recruiting pilots.
Je suis l'adjudant Corinne Conception, donc je représente le centre d'information et de recrutement des forces armées sur la Martinique, la Guadeloupe et Saint-Martin. Donc je travaille sur Saint-Martin dans le but de proposer aux jeunes, donc des jeunes âgés de 17 ans à 30 ans, les carrières proposées par l'armée de l'air. Alors je suis déjà venue une fois en fin d'année, et pour information, sachez que 4 jeunes de Saint-Martin ont intégré l'armée de l'air en début d'année. Alors, cette session est tout d'abord une information, une séance d'information au profit de jeunes pour leur présenter les différents métiers que j'ai dans l'armée de l'air. Alors, les critères d'âge de 17 à 30 ans, de 100 niveaux scolaires jusqu'à Bac plus 5. Donc, nous avons une palette, vraiment un panel de métiers avec différents statuts, différentes responsabilités. Alors, l'armée de l'air recrute des pilotes, bien évidemment, mais pas uniquement. Je recrute également des mécaniciens avions. Je recrute donc dans le domaine de la maintenance, dans le domaine des télécommunications, de l'informatique, de la sécurité, de la protection et des métiers administratifs également. Alors, il faut savoir que l'armée de l'air va former les jeunes. Nous leur proposons des contrats d'engagement de 4 ans ou 5 ans avec une formation professionnelle incluse dans le contrat. Alors, de faire un petit peu mieux connaître l'armée de l'air, qui est relativement méconnue, puisque malheureusement, il n'y a plus d'enceinte militaire de l'armée de l'air actuellement aux Antilles. Donc, faire connaître un peu l'armée de l'air, faire connaître les métiers que nous proposons, de manière à voir avec les jeunes s'ils sont ou pas intéressés pour rejoindre notre institution. Alors, nous proposons des choses différentes. L'armée de l'air propose des métiers différents. Nous n'avons pas la même vocation que le RSMA et nous n'avons pas non plus la même vocation que mes collègues de l'armée de terre. Nous proposons différents métiers. Je pense que nous avons des métiers pour d'autres profils de jeunes, des métiers assez techniques, des métiers très spécialisés dans des domaines différents de ceux que proposent les autres armées. Nous sommes donc complémentaires à l'armée de terre et à la marine nationale.
The National Education Department of Guadeloupe, in partnership with the Collectivité of Saint-Martin, held a parents' forum at Grand Cause Illy Gibbs and Gislyn Rogers Elementary Schools on Wednesday for parents and students. The theme was sports and health.
Today we have the 5th Forum des Parents, they say it in French, is the Parents' Forum. Every year, the Education Nationale, between the education of the state, the education department of the state, in collaboration with the Collectivité of St. Martin, are organizing a forum for the parents. This year we put in advance, we put in emphasis on health and nutrition. So you have different booths that are explaining the parents and the children how to eat, how to take care of themselves when they are eating, and their nutrition and their health. Because basically in St. Martin we have a certain problem with the nutrition, and the children don't eat in the morning, or the parents don't give them proper what they're supposed to eat. So you have to know that you have to eat 4 to 5 fruits and vegetables in a day. So we put really emphasis on this morning. Basically, we do it in all the schools in St. Martin. The first one was held in French Quarter. After we hold the second one in Senegal, we did it in Marigot. And today, for the first time, it is in Grand Cas.
Okay, tell us a little bit about what's taking place here today and why is it important that this be held?
Ok, alors aujourd'hui, ça vous dérange pas si je le fais en français, ce sera un petit peu plus fluide pour moi. Ok, aujourd'hui, effectivement, on organise le forum des parents à l'école d'Eli Gibbs et l'école maternelle Ghislaine Rogers à côté. Et l'idée, effectivement, c'est de pouvoir permettre d'apporter des informations à l'ensemble de la famille. C'est pour ça qu'on retrouve à la fois des parents et également des enfants sur les stands des partenaires. Voilà, l'idée, effectivement, c'est de pouvoir permettre aux parents de rentrer dans l'école, de voir comment ça se passe et de voir effectivement le travail que les élèves effectuent tout au long de l'année. Alors, effectivement, comme on dit, un esprit sain dans un corps sain, ça signifie effectivement que si, au niveau du corps physique, on arrive à maintenir une certaine hygiène de vie, forcément, le cerveau va fonctionner mieux. C'est important, effectivement, pour cette génération qui est aussi touchée par l'obésité et le diabète, de pouvoir avoir de bonnes habitudes pour pouvoir effectivement être dans les meilleures conditions pour apprendre. Alors, au niveau des enfants, on a à peu près 600 enfants présents sur l'ensemble des écoles, donc 600 enfants qui auront accès aux informations, et on espère pouvoir toucher aux environs de 60 parents, ce qui serait déjà pas mal. Alors de ce que je vois aujourd'hui, on est à peu près tout de suite sur à peu près une trentaine de parents présents, ce qui signifie que je pense qu'avant la fin de la journée, on aura plus de 60 parents présents, puisque cet après-midi, à partir de 15h30, on sera sur le plateau de Grand Case avec la BSM pour des activités sport en famille.
A brief wreath-laying ceremony was held in a park of the collectivity on Wednesday evening to honor the fallen soldiers of the French Indochina War of 1946. Taking a look at the noticement board, the blue parking zone trial period is over. Cars overstaying the time limit, which is 1 hour and 30 minutes, will be fined €17. If you work in Marigot, you're recommended to park in the parking lot either in Gallis Bay or Sandy Ground close to the burial ground. And jump on a free shuttle bus that operates from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. If you still have not picked up your parking disc, you can pick it up at the Collectivité Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. As of May 30th, 2016, the Collectivité implemented the blue parking zone in order to alleviate the parking situation in the city. This brings us to the end of this edition of Flash Info. My name is Keisha Brooks. On the behalf of the Collectivité of St. Martin, have a good evening.